goes the hero, bowled in, full and straight. The Bangladesh Tigers have knocked the England Lions out of the World Cup.
Now, I don't know if you remember the 2015 Cricket World Cup, but England weren't very good. The only teams they managed to beat were Afghanistan and Scotland, and they got decimated by New Zealand in the group stages. It was probably England's lowest moment since they lost to the Netherlands in the 2009 World Cup. You know who featured in both the 2009 T20 World Cup and the 2015 Cricket World Cup? Yep, Stuart Broad. It's quite interesting to look at the England team that lost that crucial match against Bangladesh in the Cricket World Cup, because despite England's success now, the team isn't really too different. The top 8 were, in order, Moeen Ali, Ian Bell, Alex Hales, Joe Root, Owen Morgan, James Taylor, Jos Buttler and Chris Woakes. Now, 6 of that top 8 will be heavily involved in England's starting lineup for the Cricket World Cup this year. And of those who aren't, we got Ian Bell and James Taylor. James Taylor actually had a list day average of 53, the 7th highest average of all time in list day cricket with a minimum of 50 innings. So England changed, but it wasn't so much a change of personnel, but a change of mentality. So, how do we get from this to this? Quickly set about establishing a top order that took them to the very top. In the immediate years after the World Cup, batting took centre stage, and up top was Roy and Hales, and they were pretty devastating in partnership together. One of the most formative moments for this England side was their series against New Zealand in June 2015. In the second game, England fell 13 short of a run chase of 399, but in the fourth, having only chased 300 before twice, they made easy work of New Zealand's 349 for 5, getting there with 6 overs to spare. It really wasn't hard to change the dynamics of this one-day team because the foundations and the players were already there. England carried this momentum onto the 2020 World Cup, where they chased 230 against South Africa in what was an absolutely magnificent feat. And then, well, this happened.
Big shot, huge shot, where's he gone? Into the stands. Oh, he's high in the air again. Oh, it's 3 sixes. And that's his 18 gone. Carlos Brathwaite! Carlos Brathwaite! Remember the name!
Perhaps the one-day revolution wasn't quite complete in 2016, but as a machine, England were gathering steam. By 2018, they were top of the rankings. The side had first witnessed Alex Hales, then Jason Roy demolish England's highest ever ODI high score, and Jos Buttler was breaking their fastest century records for fun along the way. I call it a one-day revolution because they've not just changed the way they've played the game, they've changed the way the game's played. 300 is no longer a safe score. England have chased 300 plus scores 6 times since the 2015 World Cup. Absurd to suggest England have enjoyed unquestioned dominance since the end of the last Cricket World Cup, and that this one is theirs to lose, as Jimmy Anderson declared earlier this year. England is a side with clear weaknesses. They haven't established their preferred pace bowling lineup, with the World Cup just a month away. The top of the order has also been rejigged since Hales is banned for his involvement in the punch-up outside a nightclub in Bristol, which gave Bairstow and Roy a chance at the top of the order. Hales is sort of awkwardly waiting on the fringes, but there is no place for him in the team. England's fast batting and fearless cricket is their greatest strength, but also their greatest weakness. You always feel they aren't far away from a collapse. In the Champions Trophy, England were fluent and impressive before being undone by Pakistan. In the most recent series against West Indies, there were some abject batting performances. It is almost certain that England will progress from this year's group stage, but their success is not guaranteed in the lottery of knockout cricket. Maybe the final ingredient to England's success is to bring the magic man Jofra Archer in. I'm a big fan of him. All I know is that I can't wait to see what England bring to this World Cup.